Well, it was a lot of fun playing in this venue, without question. So I'm thankful for Northwestern for scheduling us for this game. I know our fans appreciate it. I know it's something our players will look back on years from now and appreciate the fact that they played in such a historic baseball venue, and it was a lot of fun. So especially when you come out on top, it's a little more fun. But our guys played hard. I was proud of them. It wasn't a perfect game by any means, but when you play really good football teams in this conference, you just got to find ways to play hard and make more plays than they do, and not turn the ball over, and just really capitalize on anything you can. So I thought our offense responded when they started to move the ball and run it on us, and we made plays to kind of keep the momentum in our favor, which was good to see. Milton Wright really played a heck of a game. It was good for him to get a chance to showcase his talents. Aiden was efficient. In our defense, when it was time to pass at the end, that's when we got our sacks. But we got to be a little better against the run. We got to work on those things. But in the end, it's a Big Ten win against a tough physical opponent in this great venue, so we're thankful to come out on top.
Hey, Jeff, talk about the second half kickoff. The slip, inadvertent onside kick you guys recovered, go down to score a TD. How big was that?
Well, it was huge. And it wasn't by design, so it was for some reason we slipped on multiple kicks. But that one we got, and it really helped because they had some momentum. They went in halftime with a score on the last play. They were going to get the ball. So without question, we had some luck on our side, and we took advantage of it.
What do you think of the playing surface overall? It seemed like a lot of guys were slipping.
Well, the grass felt fine when we went out there. We had on the long stud cleats, which are the longest ones you can wear, so to still be able to slip in that, there's probably some things, you'd like to get adjusted there. So I don't know if it's because it was put in not too long ago or what, but there were multiple guys on our team slipping, and we had on, I made our players play with the longest stud cleats that we can, even though sometimes they don't like to because they're not comfortable, and we still slip quite a bit.
Just again, Aiden O'Connell's day, Jeff. I mean, one more can you say? He hasn't thrown an interception, too, since October 23rd against Wisconsin.
He's been very efficient, great poise. He understands our system. He knows what we're trying to do. We've definitely adjusted things around to kind of get him in rhythm and get him completions and, do some things that if we have one-on-one matchups, we take it, and then we'll mix in some plays where he's got to be a little bit more, and then we'll, occasionally mix in some plays to throw over the top. And, because of that, in his accuracy, he's just really played well, and our guys have played well around him. And, he just really, has taken the offense and ran with it, and our guys have played good complementary football around him.
Jeff, if you didn't have David Bell, do you think Milton Wright would be more recognized nationally with what he's able to do?
Well, I'm really proud of Milton. He's really unselfish. When you play opposite of David, you're not going to get all the attention. And luckily for us, he practices as hard as anybody on our team. He never misses. He goes as hard as he can on every rep. I think any receiver will tell you that. His velocity and RPMs that he runs with every day are top notch. And he has continued to grow as a receiver, in his footwork and his pass catching ability. And he made big plays today, so I just think it's something he can build on. He has lofty goals as well. We want to help him achieve that. But to come out here and catch for over 200 yards was a great accomplishment by him, and we're very, very proud of Milton Wright.
More questions for Coach?
Quite a few penalties today. Really out of character for you guys, Jeff. I think you had to average the fewest penalties per game in the Big Ten. I think you had 8 today. I mean, it's just, I guess, one of those crazy days.
Well, we have done a good job. We work on it a lot. We talk about it a lot. We had a couple instances where Greg Long plays aggressive, and they were doing a lot of movement on us and slant, and he just kind of was grabbing on, probably too much, and some of them were a little questionable, I thought. But yes, we've had too many penalties. It hurt us, especially in certain situations, and but for the most part, we've done a good job this year. So we'll have to clean that up. It definitely affects the game, especially when you're playing tight contest. But yeah, we pride ourselves on trying to win the penalty battle.
Old Oakham Bucket next week, Jeff.
Well, we're excited to get back to that game. We missed it last year. Our guys, want to come back and play one more home game, also for our seniors in front of the fans and their families. And I know they're going to look forward to this week of practice. And we still have a lot to play for, in our opinion. We want to finish this season strong. We want to find a way to get a victory. We want to find a way to bring that trophy back for our fans and for our university.
Jeff, how big was the blocked field goal early by George? Because they had a chance to get some early momentum, and that had to be deflating for them to have that blocked.
Well, we fortunately made some plays when we had to, and that was huge for us. The accidental onside kick was huge for us. And some games you get some breaks that go your way, and some games you make some breaks, and those two were crucial to us kind of spearheading this game forward and pushing it out to a little bit more of a lead.
To be 7-4, I mean, when you sell these recruits, it's like you're coming here to help turn this thing around. Now you have some evidence. Just how nice is it to see these guys come in here and believe in you, and you know you're kind of having the season you hope that you would have when these guys committed to you.
Well, our guys played hard, and they have every year since I've been here, and we've had some things go our way and not go our way, and that's football. We understand that. It's about trying to learn from the losses. It's about being man enough as coaches and players to look in the mirror and say, you know what, we got to figure out a way to do a little bit better or change a few things here and there. We're not afraid to change things. We've adapted numerous things throughout the year to try to help us get better. I think it's worked to this point. We've got a group of hungry guys that want to go out and win. We've found a way to win some big games as well, which is always fun to do. And when you play in this conference, the schedule we do, you're going to play those great teams every year. And I think our guys look forward to it. And they know that if they come here, they can make a difference, and they can make a name for themselves, and they can help this team, university, win some big games, and that's always the goal. So we'll continue to recruit as hard as we can and bring in guys that want to be difference makers, but I'm proud of the ones we have here. They've done a really good job.
Anything else for Coach? All right, Coach, thank you. A lot of players in short